Good morning, everybody. Good morning. What's going on? What's going on another day in the markets today? It is Tuesday, October 15th, 2019. Let's get it going. So what did we see in the markets yesterday? So basically, pretty much SPY consolidated all day. Obviously, after that monster run at the end of the trading week last week on Friday. I think it traded up about almost 5 points. So, it wasn't a big surprise that we had a little consolidation yesterday in the market. But, obviously coming out of consolidation, usually you have bigger moves to the upside or downside. So pre-market this morning, we're looking at a little bit of gap up in SPY, but, we've seen this time and time again. We see that gap up followed by the reversal to the downside. So obviously a lot of chatter with the China-U.S. trade talks. Obviously, they're trying to iron out kind of phase one of the agreement between the two giants. So we're going to see what China's going to decide and what they're going to come back with. Obviously, the street is waiting for the message coming out of the states. So kind of that's probably what the consolidation was yesterday. But we're going to look for some solid moves today to both the upside and the downside. So let's let the dust settle, let the street dictate trend, and then step in and mitigate your risk. So we got 6 on our watch list. We're going to kick it off with Roku. Actually, sector-wise, yesterday we had it was a 9-2 bear split. Real estate and financials were only two green bulls of the day. So we're going to kick it off with Roku. As you can see, Roku is broke out of that channel that was trading in after its gap up back in August. It broke out of that 117.56 level. Now support becomes resistance, resistance becomes support. So the pullback to that 117.56 could hold, and if it does hold, look for some higher prices, putting in higher highs and higher lows. Next up, we got Tesla. As you can see, Tesla had a nice run. It has another maybe 9 to 10 points to the upside before it runs into some significant resistance. Obviously, cracking through that 200-day moving average on the daily is the natural resistance level. So if it can hold and use that level of support, look for higher prices for today's session. Next up, we got FANG, F-A-N-G. They're trading at a pretty strong support level right now on the daily. As you can see, pulling back even to 2017. It's tapped this level multiple times since the past few years. So using this level of support, obviously, if it can hold all pullbacks to VWAP, it'll be a nice mitigation to the upside. So look for price to hold above this level, and if VWAP holds, look for mitigation to the north side. Next up, we got STARS, STZ. So they basically pulled back to that 191.17 level. Obviously, it's trading between the 200 and the 50-day moving average on the daily, right in the middle of the two. So if the 200-day moving average holds, look for maybe at least another 3, 4, or 5 points to the upside in today's session. Obviously, this all contingent on what the street dictates as far as trend in the market overall. Heading to KLAC. KLAC, obviously, as you can see, is trading in this channel for pretty much all of September and October. It's right in the middle of that channel, but we think it's going to be pushing lower today, obviously gravitating to that 50-day moving average. So we're looking at another 4 to 5 points to the downside. Any pullbacks to VWAP that holds, obviously, as resistance, you can mitigate to the south side. We're going to wrap it up with 3M company. So as you guys can see, that they're putting in just lower highs and lower lows all year. Right now they're running into the 50-day moving average above head. So if that level holds, obviously you have the 162.38 above, which is the support level that it cracked through. Now it's acting as resistance. You have that level plus the 50 on top. So look for those two levels to push prices lower today. Obviously, if street pushes lower as well. So that's what we got, guys. Any questions in the market? Obviously, reach out to us. As we always say, stick to your stops. Respect your stops. If you're wrong, get out quick. Reevaluate your thesis, and if you're right, step back in and hop on board. Be patient with price and be patient with your setup. Sorry, have any question, reach out. Have a good one.